RV life is life, and not every day is a good day. Not every day does everything go your way. Even when you're on vacation, when you're out for 30, 40 days on the road, you're going to have some bad days. And today, so far, is one of them. Let's hope it gets better. But that's RV life. Hey, everyone. Well, you know, some may accuse me of trying to put a positive spin on RV life and all that, not showing the bad side, but today's been a really crappy morning, and it was a crappy late last night. First, I had the whole staying up way too late, pushing myself too far, so I was dying trying to get to the last spot. Then I'm driving through the grapevine, and it's a god-awful wind. Even though I'm maintaining my line, the trailer swings out and hits the mirror of a truck. I think he's scamming me. Spent an hour there. He keeps saying CHP is going to show up. It's California Highway Patrol. They never show up. I exchanged information, but to be honest, I thought he was scamming me. The way he was just asking for cash, I figured the guy was just trying to get me for money. The scratch didn't look too intense on my trailer, so I'm thinking, how did that happen? And then I get to the Flying J, I pull the dash cam, and lo and behold, you know, I think it was me. Even though I held my line perfectly down the middle, he, you know, you can hear the tap as I go past him, and he seems to be holding his line. So neither of us were off the middle. It just, the trailer came in and swang out. Again, I'm wondering whether or not this is the right sway control for me. Here in the west, going north and south, there's always heavy winds. And I'm just deflated. I realized I should have taken the guy's offer and just paid him the $300 for the mirror, right? You know, just run him a check or something. I thought he was scamming me. He was right. Now I feel bad for being kind of an ass to him, thinking he was trying to scam me, and here he was, just an independent truck driver trying to get what was his. It was by no fault of his own. He's driving around without a mirror on his, luckily it's his driver's side, but still, that's dangerous, and I put him in that position. Then I go to bed, and I'm running out of propane, so I wake up and it's just freezing out. Kind of figure out what that error code is. Finally, I realize I ran out of propane. I go to Flying J. I say, can I get propane? No, we don't have anybody here to fill it up. Great. I said, head over to the Chevron. I go over to the Chevron, and the propane fill-up guy who fills up the big propane tank, it just pulls up. So I wait a full 20, 30 minutes for him to do his whole thing. Then I go inside and say, hey, can I get some propane? Oh, we don't have anybody certified to do it. They said, you go to the Ace Hardware downtown, which is like downtown Fraser. It's not much of a town. I roll the dice, I get there. They tell me it's going to be a while because somebody in the yard is the approved person. The yard guy comes out. 20 minutes later, I finally got propane. I haven't even finished, like, starting my coffee. I'm probably still running on caffeine from yesterday. I'm drinking so much coffee last night. It's just kind of a crappy morning. So now I'm up here north of Fraser, north of the Flying J, or not north, but going up in elevation. Trying to head out to the Carrizo Plain. Gonna hopefully see some flowers, although it's so cold. I'm wondering if I'm too early for the super bloom, which is gonna make this a long drive for no flowers, but it's still a pretty valley, so I'll still try to make the best of today. I'll probably have a better attitude after I've had some coffee and something to eat. But, you know, RV life is life, and not every day is a good day. Not every day does everything go your way. Even when you're on vacation, when you're out for 30, 40 days on the road, you're going to have some bad days statistically. And today, so far, is one of them. Let's hope it gets better. But that's RV life. I'm about 7 hours from my destination, not including all the stops. And I'm really hoping this is recording. Well, you can just add this to the list of a bad day. So I saw the map was telling me to go the other direction, and maybe I should have listened, because it turns out This road I'm on is closed because of snow. And I didn't realize that. Should have done my research. So now I'm going to head back down to the Central Valley, start going up through the Grapevine, and see if I can't cut over to the Carrizo Plain. This day is not working out. Oh well, at least the police officers and everyone was very nice about it. But looks like I'm heading back down the mountain. Some days you just want to give up. This is one of them. Well, we might as well make the best of this. Get your ball. Get your ball. Get over here. Get over here. Up. Go get that ball. Bring me your ball. Lizzie loves the snow. This is very pretty. I mean, I admit it's a little cold. I'm here in my sleeveless shirt, but all these LA people are up here checking out the snow, and it's like, I don't know, an inch or two of snow. Everyone's out here with their sleds, bundled up like it's the middle of Minnesota. And I'm like, it's a little chilly, I admit, but I just took my jacket off before I got in the truck. Heck no, it's not that cold. It's funny how people acclimatize differently to different climates. And this is the Carrizo Plain. When you come out here during a super bloom, which is basically sometime in March and April after really heavy rains, it just gets surreal. Right now it's mostly yellow. The yellow flowers are blooming. The purple ones are just starting. So at peak you'll see yellow, purple, and gold. The gold being poppies. It's my first time I've had to just relax, enjoy myself, take a breath, remember why I RV. Lizzie's absolutely loving it here. Want your ball? You want your ball? It's heavenly out here. I absolutely love it. And this is definitely, I should have added this to my 10 places to visit, but I haven't been here with my wife yet. So this is like my private place that I've not been able to share with Johanna, because every time I come out here I end up being alone. But I think next time we come to California, I'm going to put some time aside for us to come out here for a day or two on the way down or up and just peace out, just relax in the flowers, especially if it's spring. It's really nice. I mean, if you come out here in the heat of summer, it's going to be rough. This is Soda Lake Road. If you're trying to figure out how to get through here, you basically run the length of Soda Lake Road. The reason it's called Soda Lake Road is up north here, we're going to come across Soda Lake. Most of the time, it's a big, dry, salty, flat patch. I have a feeling with all this green and all this rain that it's going to be a lake for once. So I've never actually seen it as a lake. Well, that was it for Carrizo Plain. But I had a scare in the middle of this, and I should have recorded it, but this is the funny thing about this channel is when it's really big, serious stuff, the last thing I think about is recording for the channel. I'm dealing with serious stuff, whether it's the trucker who pulled me over because I broke his mirror, or the problem I just had today, which I was sitting there. I took some drone footage. In fact, this footage I'll show right here. I was taking, was relaxing, got a little food, made myself a sandwich to put in the truck so I could drive, and grabbed the dog, put everything in, hopped in the car, and I went to start it, and nothing. When I say nothing, I don't mean like, was the battery drained down? Nothing. Did I need to jump? Nothing. I mean like, it was as if there wasn't a battery in the vehicle. There was no lights coming on, no anything. There was zero coming on. I went and checked the battery, so I had enough to turn the car over, and I was getting nothing. I went through my usual 7 stages of anger, freak out, sadness, and then said, dude, relax, take a moment, work the problem. As a computer guy, what's the first thing I want to do? Reboot. So I went and pulled the negative cable off, waited about 30 to 45 seconds, put the negative cable back on, heard some clicks, that sounds good, went over to the truck, Put my key in. I saw, lights were coming on as soon as I opened the door. Started the engine. Everything was fine. What just happened? Now, my biggest concern about what just happened is every time I turn off my car in a remote area for the next year, I'm going to be paranoid that it's not going to start now. I'm trying to use all of this trip and all these trips, the dirt road I just took, through Carrizo Plain and going through Valley of the Gods. All of this is about making me feel good about going to Tuck. If I'm going to drive up the Dempster Highway, my RV better work. My truck better work. This is all about a shakedown, a summer-long shakedown. And now my faith is shook. We'll see. If it doesn't happen again, day after day, I'll be more and more relaxed. We know the fix, at least if it happens again, is just to disconnect and reconnect. That's not a big deal to deal with, but a little concerned. Right now, I am in the middle of nowhere. Slight change of plans. When I was coming out of the Carrizo Plain, heading due north, I kind of have a choice to go left, head to the coast, and go up Highway 101, or I can go right and head towards Highway 5. I just drove down Highway 5. The weather seems nice, so I've decided to change it up, and I'm driving through the hills between Highway 5 and 101, working my way out to the 101. Then I'm going to drive up. It's not exactly the coast, although portions of it are. I think I'm north of Santa Barbara. I think I'll be north of San Luis Obispo. I'm just kind of winging it here because I can. This is what California used to look like before all the houses and the freeways. I don't think people understand how much oil comes from California. It may not be Texas, but there's a lot of oil here, and it's what flows through the veins of California. Well, this is where I'm staying tonight. It's at a truck stop because I ran out of steam. And I don't want to leave the stairs out because I don't want them to get run over by a truck. So I put a rope on here. Let's see if this works. First time trying it. Hey, bring in the gangplank. Now we'll shut the door. Come on, need another rope for the door.